Hello everyone, I'm Venuka Goyal and welcome to Thursdays with Venuka. So, last time I was talking to you about my book, Why Not? It's a short read, about 50 pages or so, and it's the story of Preeti and Arjun and how they run into each other on a rainy monsoon evening and their life changes forever. They end up getting into sort of a self arranged marriage. And yeah, to find out more, you'll have to read the book. So, last time I was telling you about what kind of a girl is Preeti, what's going on in her mind. And so today I thought that I'll tell you what kind of a person is Arjun. What is Arjun doing in his life? What is he thinking? What kind of a person is he? So I'll read you a few lines from chapter 3 of this book. Somewhere in the middle of chapter 3, Arjun has proposed to Preeti, right? And they barely know each other. And so Preeti is like, I don't know, I'm not sure, let me think about this. And when Preeti left without making clear to him if she would be willing to marry him or not, Arjun felt rather strange. He had always commanded a lot of attention from the opposite sex. Right from high school to college to the professional world, he had never had to work hard to get a date. In fact, on multiple occasions, it was he who was asked out on dates, and he had to deal with a few obsessive fans and stalkers along the way. For Arjun, this feeling of anticipation after proposing to a woman was not familiar. The answer had been instantaneous in the past. He found himself playing his interactions with Preeti back and forth inside his head to search for clues as to whether she liked him or not. But he didn't really find anything. Yes, they seemed to be able to talk to each other quite comfortably, and yes, she had met him in the coffee shop despite being someone who didn't date. But beyond that, there was nothing. Women had always showered him with their smiles and flattered him on his physique and good looks, but he didn't recall a single instant where Preeti had done anything like that. In fact, in the morning, he had been the one who had initiated their interaction over text messages, even though technically Preeti should have been the one to approach him about returning his umbrella. Arjun glanced at the plate across the table from him and saw the half eaten chocolate muffin that Preeti had left behind. Wasn't she supposed to like chocolate walnut muffins? That's why he had asked her about muffins in the first place. And now she had vanished without even finishing hers. Was this a good sign? Arjun wasn't sure. So, although Arjun has done something that's kind of a bit crazy, he has proposed to someone he barely knows. But I mean, overall, he's not that crazy of a person after all. And he keeps questioning himself that, is everything going to be all right? What have I done? What's going to happen? And so, to find out what happens with Preeti and Arjun, read Why Not? That's all for this week, and I'll see you again next week. Until then, goodbye.